me just that they were talking to people in the area and are looking for any video that may exist. That apartment manager telling me today that this food truck has only been parked here for about 3 months now. Everyone we saw police talking to today was either allowed to leave. How unbelievable and sad it is. One of those people I talked to is a manager with this apartment complex. She claims that an employee in this taco truck gave birth inside of the truck before going and dumping that baby boy in a nearby, coming back and then cleaning up the trailer. Go ahead and take a look one more time.
All right, what's up with y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video, right? And listen, this situation right here is crazy. And I really do hate that this girl is getting so much leniency in this situation. You know, I really hate that this child had to go through what this child had to go through as soon as the child entered the earth. It's crazy. We're finna get into this, but I gotta set the tone for the video and start this off with some positivity. I wanna tell all my supporters out there that's rocking with me that I hope that you are okay physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I'm sending y'all nothing but the best, positive, prosperous, you know, just love, everything. I'm sending y'all everything that I can send y'all way right now. And when I say this, I'm only talking to my supporters and to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me, and to those who say the same thing back to me in return. Other than that, let's go to get straight into the situation at hand. And yes, I do have a raffle going on. For those who don't know, I have a 2025 Chevy Trax that I'm raffling off in a couple of weeks. The title is almost here right now. So yes, when you win this car, you will be able to drive off and it's yours. So yes, if you want to take a chance, go down there to the comment section, click the link, get you some tickets if you want to. And yeah, man, you know, take a chance at entering this raffle, man. And I'm giving out $1,000 to 4 different people. I'm going to break it down to individual people. So yeah, you might want to jump in on this right here. Other than that, let's get straight into this whole situation at hand. And yeah, man, we're going to talk about this whole thing. So listen, I don't have to say RIP. That's one of the great things about this story, bro. It's a positive story at the end, that this child did survive. But I want to tell y'all the sequence of events that led up to this whole crazy situation. This crazy fucker, I can't even pronounce her name, but the person who is on the video definitely can pronounce it way better than I could. She is 18 years old, first of all. 18 years old, just had this child the same day, literally gave birth in a taco truck, took the baby, went and put the baby, disposed of the baby, you know, I'm gonna say that, put the baby in the trash. And you know, ultimately somebody actually heard the child crying, and long story short, they came out, found out that the baby was still alive, found out it was her, took her to jail and gave her a $200,000 bond, which is crazy to me. She definitely needs to be up under the jail for what she did. There's no way in the hell she should be free, and I really don't understand how you can do this to your own damn child. Now, she ultimately said that the reason why she did this was because of a dude. She wanted to keep her boyfriend. She didn't want him to leave. It was something in the area of that, but the video finna give it to us all the way, the correct way. But I do want to say this right here, man. If anybody out there don't want their child, you're tired, you're fed up and things like that, please do whatever you need to do to go ahead and get that child in some care. Don't hurt the child. Don't do nothing crazy. Just give somebody one of these babies, man. They're going to take care of the child, man. For real, for real. But putting them in certain organizations and things like that isn't what's up. Find you a proper, you know, caregiver for your child, or a guardian, whatever you want to call it, and go ahead and do what you're going to do. But don't put this child in this type of situation, man, at all. This is getting out of control. A lot of women are giving up on their kids and things like that. I have a segment in this video talking about that as well. So yes, if you're battling with anything, try to find you some help, bro. Do not give up on these kids, because we really all they got at the end of the day. Let's get into the whole situation though.
The 18-year-old mother accused of placing her newborn baby in a plastic bag and then throwing him in a appeared in court today. She was given a $90,000 bond.
This is the mugshot of 18-year-old Everilda Cooks Atach Salam. The teen mom has been charged with abandoning a child. This video from Sunday of the newborn getting rescued, and it's breaking hearts. You can see first responders with now known baby Gabriel. They're placing him in blankets after taking him out of a trash bag. Gabriel's hair appears to be wet, his umbilical cord still fresh, his skin pink and pruned. Police say the teen mom had given birth inside this taco truck soon after disposing of the baby and then going back to clean out the truck. It was a 911 caller who told authorities they heard what sounded like a baby crying inside a dumpster.
And baby Gabriel is said to be in good health, and Child Protective Services has taken custody of him.
Video you'll only see here on ABC 13 shows the moments EMTs pulled a newborn baby from a dumpster Sunday afternoon.
That dumpster is behind an apartment complex on Dashwood Drive in Southwest Houston. We are told the baby is healthy and expected to be okay. Liliana Pearson is live outside of that complex. And Liliana, you spoke to witnesses who actually saw the rescue?
I did. They didn't want to speak on camera, but they said being there in person, it was a lot of the same feelings that we feel seeing that video, just thinking how unbelievable and sad it is. One of those people I talked to is a manager with this apartment complex. She claims that an employee in this taco truck gave birth inside of the truck before going and dumping that baby boy in a nearby dump, coming back and then cleaning up the trailer. Go ahead and take a look one more time at this absolutely unbelievable video we were able to gather. In it, we see EMS next to a dumpster piled with trash, wrapping that newborn baby boy in a blanket. And in that video, you can see that that baby...
And you know she a funky fucker because, like, first of all, she already crazy as hell in my personal opinion. But I wouldn't even want nothing. I don't even want a bad smell around my baby. A newborn, I don't want nobody to touch the baby. No garbage, no trash, no dirty hands, no nothing. I'm going to feel like I'm the cleanest thing in the world. You feel me? So for you to actually disregard your child's life like this is something that I really don't understand. And I really do feel like she should never have a part of the child's life after this. You know, a lot of people be believing in, well, they can change and they can do this and they can do that. Yeah, true enough, but there's certain things that you can't come back from, man. For real, for real. This child was old enough right now to understand what she did years in the past. You get what I'm trying to say with the child. We was further in life. Oh Lord, people be crazy and slow as hell sometimes. They're gonna be like, well, what you mean? Listen, if we were in 2045 and this child can actually see what the mother did in real time and look at itself in this situation, they won't want to mess with her, bro. Who would? Like, look what you did for me. This is one of the most despicable things that you could ever do to me, and I ain't did nothing to you. That's what's so crazy, bro. Let's get back into it. This shit here crazy.
Boy's hair is still wet, the umbilical cord looks fresh, his skin still looks pink and pruned. Police say someone walking by the dumpster Sunday just before 2 p.m. heard a baby crying and called for help. EMS found that baby inside of a bag and in the dumpster, but that baby was alive and alert. Today, we saw investigators with HPD focusing their attention on that food truck where the baby was supposedly born. They took pictures inside and spoke to multiple people who witnesses say are employees and the owner. When I spoke with the investigators, they didn't have much to say to me, just that they were talking to people in the area and are looking for any video that may exist. That apartment manager telling me today that this food truck has only been parked here for about 3 months now. Everyone we saw police talking to today was either allowed to leave or continue working.
Oh yeah, she does have an immigration hold. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but I'm definitely gonna do it again even if I did here. With her having this immigration hold on her, there's no telling what's gonna happen to her. But one thing that is for sure is that she's gonna go back to where she came from, right? But I do feel like that when she get over there, it's not gonna be as strict as it is here. She needs to get some justice here. Because I'm telling you, her ass would be grass if she was here. But they are being too lenient at the same time. So it make you wonder, what the hell would they really do to her? I think because the child is alive, they are kind of being a little bit lenient. But I feel like that when you did that, there's no telling what could have happened. It's some sick, weird people out here that would have got that baby and did all type of different stuff. Y'all already know what I'm saying without me having to get all into that. So yeah, I feel like she should be up under the jail for that. Let's get back into it though. Having an immigration hold on her and $200,000 bond ain't nothing. She should have no bond, no access to no phone, no nothing. And you in Houston bullshitting, and that's what's so crazy to me. You in Texas doing this. Let's get back into it. No, they don't play down here. Hell, they gonna lock your ass up for a century.
From Southwest Houston, I'm Liliana Pearson, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
An 18-year-old woman accused of giving birth and putting her newborn in a garbage bag went before a judge today. Everilda Cooks Atsalam is now being held on a $200,000 bond. Prosecutors say she told investigators she abandoned the baby because she didn't want her boyfriend to break up with her. She now faces up to 10 years behind bars, and prosecutors say she does not have legal status in the U.S. Fortunately, someone heard the baby crying near the dumpster and called 911. We're told the baby is doing.
In the last several weeks, multiple babies have been found abandoned.
Absolutely heartbreaking. The first situation happened last month on June 25th on the side of the road outside of a Southeast Houston Jack in the Box. The second was on Sunday inside a dumpster behind an apartment complex.
And then the third one was found on Monday in an enclosed dumpster area in the Pasadena area. Liliana Pearson is now live outside one of those locations where the newborn boy was found and joins us now with more on this. Hi, Liliana.
Good afternoon, and we're actually being told by a manager with this apartment complex that it was an employee inside of this taco truck that she gave birth inside of the trailer before going and leaving that baby boy in a nearby dumpster. This is just one of 3 abandonment cases that first responders tell us could have been avoided.
3 babies abandoned in the last month. The circumstances surrounding each one disturbing. First, in June, court documents say a man is walking along the road in Southeast Houston when he hears a baby crying. He finds a newly born baby and calls police. Police report finding a woman about half a mile away covered in who said she had just given birth. That woman is charged with abandoning the child. Then on Sunday, shocking video shows the moments a newborn baby boy is pulled from a in Southwest Houston. An apartment manager there saying a food truck employee gave birth in the truck and left the baby in the dumpster. Police say they have the suspect in the case, but no charges. Then on Monday,
so you got 3 charges on the docket. They're all felonies.
Anthony Gray is accused of calling his child's mother, saying he no longer wanted to care for the infant and left the child near a dumpster for several hours before that baby was found. He's now facing a felony for abandoning the baby. 3 cases, all could have been avoided.
It's heartbreaking every time we see it.
According to the Houston Fire Department, the Baby Moses Law allows for parents with a child 60 days and younger to bring that baby to a fire department, police station, or hospital and hand it off to an employee there without facing repercussions or being identified.
When you are in that situation and you're stressed with your baby, you're overwhelmed, maybe you're not mentally thinking the most optimal situation. And so it is important that to avoid prosecution, that you don't abandon or neglect the baby. And by taking them to the fire station or the hospital, that's the best measure for the baby.
According to Child Protective Services, in the last 11 months across Houston, 5 babies have been abandoned. 3 were turned in through the Baby Moses Law.
CPS did have some good updates for us today, saying in the case of that infant that was found in June, she was actually just released from the hospital yesterday. She is now with a foster family. That baby that was found here, we're told that that baby boy is still at the hospital and expected to be okay. In the case that happened out in Pasadena, that baby was also found alive and well, but CPS says that they did not get an intake call in that case. From Southwest Houston, I'm Liliana Pearson, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, let's get a look at our track.
Listen to that situation, man. And you know what's so sickening about the whole situation, man? There was a freshly newborn baby. So you don't know what the hell is going to happen. You don't know if the baby can get the proper oxygen. You don't know nothing. You ain't check no heart rate, no pulse. Only thing that you know is the baby is crying. So with that being said, there's another reason why she should be up under the jail with no leniency. You didn't give a damn about nothing. You was really out here tripping, bro. So yeah, she need to be up under the jail, man. She getting sit back. Hopefully they can get her, charged to the maximum extent. But you know how it be when you get shipped off and stuff like that. They gonna discipline you, but it ain't gonna be like that though. But I really do hate when situations end up like this. And then like even taking a child to the fire station without even being able to identify if you don't want to. It's crazy because these children be wanting to know who their parents are, even if you're not going to be a part of their life, It's just going to be like a missing piece for the rest of their life. And I don't think nobody should go through nothing like that. And if you did go through something like that, man, I hate that for y'all. And I hope that y'all are okay mentally and spiritually behind that. But, yeah, man, I would always feel like something is missing, But a lot of the times, man, when you, with the proper step parents, foster parents, or whatever you want to call them, you will feel that void to a certain extent. And some people, they do it completely. So yeah, they are somebody to be thankful for as well. But other than that, man, I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation. If you made it to the end of this video, I definitely do appreciate y'all, and I hope that y'all are okay, like I said before. And I hope to see y'all on another video. If you made it to the end, I really do appreciate you more than others. Other than that, I'll holler at y'all later on another video. Alright, and don't give up on them kids, man. No matter what, do whatever you can do and go as hard as you can go, because I promise you, you can do it, and ain't no way in the hell that you can't if you really put yourself and your mind to it. Other than that, I'll holler at y'all. Alright.